The overcrowding at McLean High School has been an increasingly concerning issue for the school and the school board. With the school at 116% capacity, something has to be done soon to alleviate this issue.
My average class size is usually like 30, 35 people in a class. The hallways are really crowded between classes, so that's definitely a negative effect on my school experience because it takes a really long time and it's just uncomfortable.
I mean, like, I'm trying to get, like, from lunch and then just trying to, like, fight around the crowds. It's just such a struggle.
I have been late to class because of overcrowding, especially in the blue hallway.
I try not to go in the hallways between classes.
Yeah.
Try not to walk places.
So I think the hardest thing is, in the cold winters, there's more students walking out in the trailers, and then just being jammed in the hallways and taking time. It can be a little frustrating, especially in that corridor over there.
I think that McLean is attempting to fix the overcrowding problem. I don't think it's going to be effective or actually happen, but I think that they're kind of trying.
So the school actually has very little control over that issue. It's the county has to do something in regards to the overcrowding. So, I mean, there have been a lot of things that the county has discussed. They've talked about a boundary change. There's been some talk of a wing being built. But both of those things are long processes, so neither of them is going to happen right away.
The Fairfax County School Board has launched a boundary adjustment study to investigate how changing the boundaries between McLean and Langley would affect the overcrowding.
The boundary change that I have seen proposed would only send about 150 students to Langley, and it would happen, over a couple of years. So we are actually projected to continue to grow. So even by the time that, if that were approved, which I don't think it would even be voted on until the end of this year, and implemented, by the time it's implemented, we will probably have another 150 students here anyway. So I don't think that would that would help us from getting, even worsely overcrowded, but I don't think it will help us reduce the spot we're in right now.
Well, if they keep adding trailers so the classes don't get too big, it's okay. But if kids can't walk through the hallways, that's a problem. It changes things. It makes some, like, if you're reviewing an essay or an outline with students and you have 30 kids in the class, it can't be done in one 90-minute period the way it could for a smaller class. So it slows down the writing process sometimes.
Well, I find that this means that generally the teacher won't have enough time to spend extra time going over material with me because she has an entire class to work with.
I don't know if I'd say it's affected my performance, but it's definitely very frustrating.
Signing off for WMHS News, this is Gavin Hoffman, Liza Bass, Pedro Ordunez, Brendan Lindsay, and Milo Stroik.